And, I think to every team, all 64 teams, there's a lot of teams. I heard somebody say this the other day that it might even been West, that, there's a lot of teams having end-of-the-year meetings. They're having exit meetings with players. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that you're one of 64 playing, they need to enjoy it. And it's just very special.
What's kind of been your message to your team going into this year's here in Athens?
I want them to have fun, enjoy the moment, and just, whatever they have to give, they got to give it and leave it on the field. Mm-hmm. And, and if our best is good enough, then that's what you want.
It's kind of weird how it kind of always seems to play out every time Georgia Tech goes. It seems like Georgia's there. Every time Georgia seems to host, Georgia Tech is over here. It's kind of something you've gotten used to over the years a little bit, I guess.
For sure. And then, I just would say it like this, we're in a tough neighborhood, and so we're probably either going to play Georgia if they're in, and like you said, both teams, if we're hosting, Georgia's in our regional and vice versa, but there's always going to be probably an ACC team or an SEC team in a regional here in Georgia.
Is there a certain comfort level at all? You guys play here once a year every season. Does that help a little bit, you think, in those regards?
Comfortable with just the stadium, and there's nothing that we have to learn about how the ball bounces or anything like that. So comfortable, certainly with that.
And you faced the UNC Wilmington team that last year beat Wake Forest in the opening game, and Wake come back had to win too. It's a very tough opponent you have tomorrow.
They're a conference champion. They won a lot of games. They've had a really good program for a long time, and I think they're an outstanding baseball team. They deserve it just like every other team in this regional deserves to be in it. They earned their way in here.
I do want to ask you about Drew Burrows, the fantastic freshman year. He said he coached so many great players. And I know you probably hate to rank guys, but where does he stack up against some of these other greats that you've had here as far as this freshman year goes?
He's a special kid, special player, and much like a lot of the other greats that we've had, kind of knows how to go about his business. He knows where he wants to go, and he knows the path that he's going to take to try to do what some of those guys have done, be a major league player. But he's an outstanding player and an even better person.